everybody, welcome to my channel. So today the topic of my reading is what is the gossip about you. Like, you could be asking about any specific person, about what they're talking about you on your back, or it could be like general gossip. Let's see what comes for you. We have three groups here for you: group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Again, I'll repeat: group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So there are three groups to on this like reading. You have to take your time, meditate on the groups, and just go to the description box and click on the timestamps, and we'll begin the reading for you. So group number 1, what is the gossip about you? What is the gossip about group number 1? Right, let's start. Okay, the first card here is the Four of Pentacles. Okay. The second card for you is okay, this is making a lot of sense. It is the Five of Pentacles. And just one more card from this deck. What is the gossip about group number 1? Okay, we have the King of Wands. There is this gossip about you, that you are hiding somewhere, or maybe you are isolating yourself, or maybe you are like talking less to people. Like, there is this thing that you're shutting yourself from the world, and you're preparing for something. Like, maybe you're preparing for an exam, that is why you have secluded yourself or isolated yourself, or maybe you're working on yourself. Like, it could be anything, but the main gossip here is that you are silent on purpose. You're not talking, or maybe you are paying less attention to the parties or to the things that are happening. Maybe you are closed off now, and there is this thing that they are avoiding the crowd for a purpose, that maybe they are working on themselves. Maybe they are for some of you it could be about like maybe they are preparing for an exam, or maybe they are like working on their self-esteem or something like that. Let's pull out some more cards. Okay, what is the gossip about group number 1? Okay, that's a lot of cards. What is the gossip about group number 1? Ace of Autumn and Three of Autumn. Okay, the Autumn here is the Pentacles card. Do you know this is also a Pentacle card? This is also a Pentacle card, and these two are also Pentacle cards. So what I'm getting from this is that the people I'm discussing about are maybe your ex-colleagues, or maybe they are your class fellows or ex-class fellows, right? Maybe you have moved to another city, and your previous classmates are discussing this about you, or maybe your previous colleague, or maybe you worked at an office and now you have changed your work location, and the previous colleagues are discussing things about you. It's like they're saying that maybe you've cut them off, or maybe they feel like you've cut them off, and they are discussing that group number 1 has some plans, and they're very much interested in what you're up to right now. They're talking to each other, and none of them like, I think you haven't given them any idea about what you're doing in life, or what is happening in your life. Okay, what is the gossip on group number 1? What is the gossip on group number 1? freedom. Hmm. Like I see that, okay, this is very interesting. This is very interesting. Like maybe they're discussing that you are going to a career which is very unconventional, or maybe you have chosen a path that is very unconventional and not the norm. I think these people are very obsessed with you because they know that you are very good at your career, you're very good at your work, you have a good work ethic, and they're like, where did group number one go? I think they're like preparing for something, or maybe they're like deliberately avoiding us or ignoring us or something like that. They're choosing certain career options that are not conventional. Conclusions are within reach. Yeah, they're making assumptions about you. Like some of them are saying, no, they might be maybe group number one isn't that successful, that is why they're not disclosing their work prospects. Or maybe some of them are saying, no, they are purposely isolating themselves because they just want to hide what they're up to. It's like these people think of you as like you're a very calculating person. Let me just shut this off. It feels like these people think that you're a very calculating person. Maybe you're a very shrewd person according to them. They think that you put up a facade of being innocent. They discuss this thing that sometimes you acted very innocent, but they could see right through you. And these are strictly your colleagues from a previous institution where you worked, right? And we have undying love here. Like they are discussing that, at one time you used to be very social, at one time, you used to be very nice to everybody, and now you don't talk to them, now you ignore them. And they kind of make these things or make these scenarios up that you're purposely ignoring them, that you have like weird life goals, and that is why you don't want to talk to them. It's like that. Let's see what else is in store for you. What is the gossip about you? I'll pull out some more cards for you. Yeah. What is the gossip about group number one? Okay, some of them are discussing that maybe like it's about your love affair. It's about like even okay, I was getting a hint from this as well, from these two cards as well, from this card as well, that they're like that group number one is very unconventional in terms of love. They are discussing these things that maybe you have a lot of affairs for some of you, right? And for some of you, they're like your wedding just came out of the blue, and like when did they get married, or like it's like this type of a narrative, right? They're like that something is up with them, something is up, and they cannot make up a proper gossip about you as well. Like they're trying to create a story about you that group one is this and that type of a person, and it's very difficult for them to even make up a story about you, because when different people sit down to talk about you, they all have very differing opinions, and they're like, no, I thought group one was like this because they did that and this and that, and the other person is like, no, I know them, they did this and that, and that is why I know they're like this type of a person. And some of them, like, okay, and there are like some gossips about you that maybe your social status has decreased, maybe your money prospects have decreased, or maybe you're working at a job which pays less amount. This is also a like topic, but this is a very like for these gossipers, this is a very unimportant topic. They usually don't discuss that. but they discuss that you are hiding yourself and you have a motive, and you will like spring out of somewhere after like after 2 or 3 years. They will see you somewhere else, or maybe in some other country, or maybe in some other field as well. Like they're talking about this thing that we expect group number one to change their field of study or to change their field of work. This because actually what I'm getting from your energy is that you're a very versatile kind of a person. Like you have different aspects to your personality, and every different person has seen a different face of you. You might be a Gemini here, or maybe have strong Virgo in your chart, strong Libra in your chart, mostly an airy vibe, along with some fire and earth energy, but the more prominent ones are Virgo, Gemini, and Libra. Could be Taurus, but like it's not that much prominent over here. So what I'm seeing here is that they don't know much about you, and they have very differing opinions about you, and I'm seeing that they want to gossip about you, but they cannot because they don't know what to gossip about you. I think you're not very much in the public scene. Maybe you are not that much around people. I'm getting agoraphobia for some of you. That's it, group number one. Hope you guys liked it, enjoyed it, and took benefit from it, or took closure from it. Do like, share, and subscribe. Do write in the comments about your experience with these types of readings. Thank you very much. Love you guys. So if you chose group number two, right, let's start with your reading. What is the gossip about group number two? What is the gossip going on about group number two? Let's see. We have the Hangman, right? Then we have the Justice card here. What else do we have over here? Okay, all major arcanas. Okay, we have the Star card over here. What else do we have? Just let me pick one more card and we'll start. We have the Nine of Cups here. Okay, this is very interesting. So unlike group number one, where there were a lot of people doing different kinds of gossip, in this group number two, we have this situation that you're a very you're a person who draws attention, right? You're a person that other people can see easily. Like you're this type of a person that if you are standing in a crowd, people can see you very clearly where you're standing. You stand out, right? And people are discussing this thing that we have seen group number two, and they are getting whatever they want. And like, you know, the people who are gossiping about you are quite angry about this as well. Like they're angry, like why is group number two getting what they want? And I don't know like how you're doing in life, because these cards are just, you know, according to the people, these cards are just, you know, what the perception of your gossipers is. But your real life could be totally different. But here it's like they're saying that group number two draws attention to themselves. They get whatever they want. Whenever they're speaking, everybody listens. Whatever they wish for, they get. They have very cool things, and they have very unique things with them. They like to collect things, and they're like very creative, and then they're very non-conventional. They're not typical. They're very different people. And group number two is not the ordinary type of a person. It's like, and they're angry about it. Like, okay, it's okay to talk about a person that okay, they're very different, and they're like they're very unique. But here your gossipers are quite angry. that why are you so unique, why are you famous, or why do you stand out in the crowd, like it's that sort of an anger about you. Okay, what else is the gossip about group number 2? We have the Queen of Autumn. The Queen of Autumn is the Queen of Pentacles. Again, like, it's talking about that you have, maybe you're a very rich person, right? Or maybe you have a very rich family heritage, or maybe you're like famous, like there is something very good going on in your life, what these people are seeing about you, that you have a very good life and things are going very well for you, and like they're like, why, like and you might be giving a lot of charity, or maybe you might be present in the public eye a lot, and they're like angry about it. We have Fire of Autumn. 5 of Autumn. Okay, 5 of Wands, right? It's like 5 of Pentacles. Sorry. They're like, yeah, there is this mention again about giving charity, and that maybe you have given charity in front of someone, or maybe you're very open about giving charity, and then these people are saying that, group number 2 is just seeking attention and, like, pretending to be all nice in front of people. Maybe you've done a good deed, right? Maybe you've preached something to other people, that please do this and that, and don't do this and that as it harms people. Or maybe you are an activist of some kind, you're working for the betterment of the society, and everybody, like, who is gossiping here is talking, and they might be your family members as well. I'm seeing distant relatives here for you. There are some people from your close family circle, but mainly they are distant relatives here for you guys, and they're like, group number 2 pretends to be very nice and very God-fearing, or very humble, and etc., and just look at them, like, we know what's their reality, we know what's group number 2 like in the real life, and they can fool the other people on in the public, but they cannot fool us. Like, these people have a very they just don't like it when you stand out. Maybe they feel like you're taking too much attention. Okay, or maybe somebody has fed them wrong information about you, and now these people are angry at you for, like, just existing and doing your normal things. A new start is coming. Okay, I am seeing, like, this is a prediction that these people, these gossipers, are going to face the truth, because somebody has fed them lies about you. Somebody has, made you a villain in front of them, and I am seeing that the truth will be revealed. And then I'm seeing them talking about that, we were wrong about group number 2, and group number 2 is actually a very generous and a very loving person, and there is this advice. Okay, this reading was about the gossip, but there is advice coming for you. There is these things coming for you, that your advice is not to confront any of the people who are gossiping about you. You might know who is talking what about you, and the only thing is just wait and let the time actually redeem you, right? So what is the gossip about group number 2, or is the gossip about group number 2? Okay, they're like, group number 2 is like all about, I want to do this, I want to do that, or I believe in a world which should be like this and that, and I have this and that view about life, this and that view about a certain politician, or this and that view about a certain social theory, and you're talking a lot about what is right and what is wrong. And they're like, group number 2 isn't all that good. Group number 2 is like acting very self-righteous, and they're convincing themselves that they are very cool, and then that they're very unique, and that they're very outstanding. And I'm seeing that your gossipers don't want to improve themselves, they just want to point fingers at you. And I see that there is a strong Aquarius energy, strong Libra energy in you, and that you are trying to become the best version of yourself. And side by side, you're also advising the people on how to be a best version of themselves based on your experience, but from these people's perspective it's like you are doing this just to gain attention. And oh my god, okay, we have the Four of Wands. I just need another card and then I'll start speaking, right? Then we have the Four of Cups. Okay, let me just say one thing. I need to be sure about this before saying this, because this is somewhat hurtful, right? It's like they say that group number 2 is very delusional. Group number 2 is fooling themselves as well. Group number 2 is like, I am the best, I am the best. This is what they think of you, that you are telling yourself that I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, and that you are not the best, and that maybe you were a failure, or maybe you couldn't achieve the things that you claimed that you could achieve in life. And they're trying to downplay your victories. They're trying to tell themselves that group number 2 should just shut up. And I know it's very hurtful, but they are talking about you among their circle, that group number 2 is always talking like, we should do this in the society, or we should do that in the society, and this is how we can become good people. Maybe you preach something, maybe you are a religious preacher, or maybe you can be an activist or a teacher, and these people are like, group number 2 is just, we should just ignore what group number 2 says and just keep quiet. They are distant relatives, right? This is what I'm seeing. And I know this is very like, I don't like these type of a people. Like, I can see that nobody is perfect, we all know that. But if a person is trying to better themselves, if a person is trying to make themselves the good version of themselves, and this should be appreciated, right? Maybe you talk a lot about people's rights, or maybe you are very keen about social justice, or like you're like you're getting affected by what happens in the news, and you continuously discuss it. I would not advise you to tone yourself down, because that is your personality. Rather, I would totally advise you to do some protection around you. You can pray for your protection, you can do a protection manifestation, a protection spell, or anything what you believe in, right? It's like they are like, you've heard about evil eye. And evil eye, what I believe, you can have a different belief system, but I believe that an evil eye can be dangerous. You need to protect yourself, you need to pray, and you need to just be very cautious about mingling with such people's energies, because I just find them very I won't say disturbing, I just find them very weird and very inappropriate, right? They're just jealous, right? And they're just denying that thing. It's like that. So group number 2, that was your reading. Hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it and took benefit or closure from it. Do like, share and subscribe. As well, do comment about your experience about this reading, or if it resonated with you. Goodbye, take care guys, love you. Okay friends, for those of you who chose group number 3, this is your reading. So let's start by shuffling your deck. What is the gossip about group number 3? What is the gossip okay, what is the gossip about group number 3? What is the gossip about group number 3? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles here for you. Then there was this this Two of Wands actually wanted to come out earlier, but I didn't select it because I was like, I'm not finished shuffling yet. This Two of Wands is here as well. I think this is some sort of a healthy gossip, but let's pull out some more card. We have the Magician card over here, and finally we have the Star card over here. Right, we have the Star card. Okay, so Let me just put this over here. I don't know if YouTube is gonna cause some, if it's allowed or not. Okay, so what am I seeing with group number 3 is that maybe you laugh a lot, maybe you're smiling a lot, you show your teeth a lot, and you just smile at the most ridiculous things, or maybe the most unfunniest things. Maybe people are discussing that group, whenever they see group number 3 is smiling and laughing, and even on the least funniest thing, and they're like, group number 3 is not that funny, but who's gonna tell them? And it's a very light gossip. It's like, group number 3, you're doing your work very well, you're doing your manifestations, your future planning, your career, your family life, everything is, according to the people around you, you're doing very well. The gossip about you is that group number 3 is very successful, or group number 3 is becoming very successful, and group number 3 actually deserves it. The people around you, these are your maybe they're your in-laws, or maybe they are your friends in-laws, or maybe like they are kind of related to you but not directly related to you, right? These people are discussing that group number 3 actually deserves what they have in life, and they've worked very hard for it. And group number 3 is like actually a very focused and intentioned person. Group number 3 has good manifestation abilities, and group number 3 is very confident about their life. This is the basic thing that I'm seeing for you, group number 3. People are actually like, there is a lot of gossip about you. Yes, there is a lot of gossip about you, but it's not like based on jealousy. There is a little bit of greediness, but it's not like, evil gossip. It's just like people are curious about you, and the people who are getting to know you, they kind of praise you for how you are. And this is I think so this is a good thing. Okay, so what is the gossip about group number 3? Let's see what else is here for you, group number 3. So we have okay, let me just shuffle it again. I think I didn't shuffle it properly. Okay, group number 3, what is the gossip about you? Okay, okay, we have the King of Autumn, right? And then we have the 8 of Winter, which is the 8 of Sword, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, they are actually gossiping that when will group number 3 marry, or they're gossiping when will group number 3 have another child. Like, it's like something about your personal life. They're gossiping about the next milestone in your personal life. They're like, group number 3 is doing very well in their career, doing very well in their studies, or about how they're earning money, and now they need to step up. Now they need to, maybe if they're not married, like they should marry. If they don't have children, they should have children. If they don't have a house, they should start investing in a house. Like, people are actually talking that when will group number 3 move on to the next level of their life, when will they see group number 3 doing much more better. They're like, group number 3 is maybe like so much obsessed over maybe their work, or maybe one aspect of their life. They're like very obsessed in that, and people are discussing that group number 3 should also focus on other aspects of their life as well. Like, you shouldn't be just focused on one thing. What else is the gossip about group number 3? And they're like, okay, people are these people are actually scared of you as well. Maybe you exude some sort of a very strong aura. You're like, they think that you get angry quite quickly, and they're like, oh my god, group number 3 shouldn't get angry. We should just, like, they're just forced to gossip because they cannot speak in front of you. They're like, then you'll make an angry face, and then they understand why you don't want to focus on other aspects of your life as well. But it's like, they're like, okay, it's already time. Group number 3 should, upgrade in their life, etc. This is the main thing that I'm seeing. And they think that group number 3, they're talking that group number 3 gets annoyed easily or gets angry easily. This is one thing that is coming over here. What else is here for group number? Yeah, it's time to take action. This Aries, they're like, it's time to upgrade. Group number 3, it's time to, do more in your life, and it's time to, just do it. Just do more things and not be focused on just your career, or maybe not just be focused on just your personal life and focus on your career. Like, it could be different for everybody, but this is the main gossip that is coming over here. It's like group number 3 is just wishing for a few things only, and then they're getting a few things. They should wish for everything. We have cycles and rhythm. Okay, maybe these people have already tried talking to you about your maybe marriage or about having more children, and they're like kind of nosy people, or maybe they've tried talking to you about what you should do next in life and how you should live a life. And I think you really hate being told what you should do in life, but they're like, no, 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 group number 3 should do this and that as well. Group number 3 should focus on this and that as well. Okay, and then there is this trust. They're like, okay, they discuss this thing about among themselves. I'm seeing a few family members as well, that group number 3 has some trust issues. Group number 3 cannot trust people properly, or maybe group number 3 is obsessed on a few things in life because they think that that it is very difficult to and dangerous to take risk on other things. They're like, you're very talented and you can get what you want, but you should try to increase the speed of your action. This is what I am seeing, group number 3. And they're like, actually they think very highly of you. They think that you're a boss woman or a boss lady, and if you're a man, like, they could be like, this guy is very nurturing, this guy is very caring, and he's like a very different person, and he has or she has very different qualities, and they are like very sure about what they want in life. And I'm seeing a very kind of a good gossip. These people are trying to understand your perspective, and that is why they're trying to talk among themselves. Okay, just one thing: if you are not married, maybe your family is planning to convince you to marry, and if you don't have children, maybe your family is trying to convince you, is planning behind your back right now that how will we convince group number 3 to have children, something like that, something along that line. Okay, group number 3, that was all. That was your reading. I hope you guys liked it, enjoyed it, and took benefit or closure from it. Do like, share, and subscribe. Do comment about your experience about this reading. Goodbye. Take care, guys. Love you all.